Almost there. Whimper.
The cold here doesn't just bite, it hunts. It waits for the moment your spirit falters, then it shatters everything you thought was solid. They call it the White Death, a world where the sky and the ground trade places, and the silence is louder than the storm.
78 winters I've seen. This one feels like it's come to take back what's left of me. Fear is a luxury for the young. For the old, there is only the math of survival. How many matches? How many breaths?
He's the last heartbeat in this house besides mine. My husband's final gift. I won't let the cold take him. Not yet. The silence of the Arctic isn't a lack of sound. It's a predator waiting for its moment to strike.
When the fire dies in the north, time begins to move differently. Every minute becomes a debt you can't afford to pay. Not today, winter. Not today. I spent 50 years weaving warmth into blankets. Now, I will weave a way to live.
The distance to the cache is 3 miles. In this cold, 3 miles is an eternity. But an eternity is just one step at a time.
The wind doesn't just blow here. It hunts. It looks for any crack in your coat, any doubt in your heart.
This loom once made blankets to keep us warm in bed. Now, it's the only thing keeping my shadow off the killing ice.
In the White Death, you don't look for a house. You look for a hole. Any place where the wind can't find you. His heart is the only fire I have left. If his stops, mine won't be far behind. Survival isn't about the big fire. It's about keeping the small one alive long enough to see the sun. Fire is a jealous god in the Arctic. It demands everything you have just to give you a few minutes of life. We eat the last of the sweetness today. Tomorrow, we must eat the wind. The world has no floor and no ceiling. There is only the white. One wrong step and the earth swallows you whole. The ice doesn't just want to freeze you, it wants to hide you. The ice doesn't just want to take you, it wants to swallow the memory of you ever having been here.
When the world turns white, you don't walk with your eyes, you walk with your blood. Your heart is the only compass left.
Nature provides the trap, but she also provides the hole to hide in. You just have to be small enough to find it. His heart is the only fire I have left. If his stops, mine won't be far behind. A little light is a dangerous thing. It reminds you how much you want to live. Fire is a small thing, a tiny spark in a world that wants to be cold. But it's enough to remind the blood to move. The Arctic doesn't forgive a weak step. You build your own ground, or the ice swallows you whole. Not today, winter. Not today. 3 miles is a lifetime when you can't see your own hand. You don't walk with your eyes out here. You walk with your bones.
Strength is for the young. For the old, there is only the refusal to stop. 1 inch, then another.
No, no! No, pull! The ice won't hold. The ice doesn't just break, it betrays.
The cold doesn't kill you all at once. It takes you piece by piece. First your breath, then your strength, then your hope.
I have spent 60 years weaving life out of nothing. Today, this thread is the only thing that keeps me from becoming the loom's last scrap. The mind commands, and the body must follow, even when the blood has turned to slush. Not today, Winter. Not today. A lock is just a promise that the world is still there. All I need is for it to open.
The threshold between life and death is often just an inch of rusted steel.
Safety has a smell. Dust, old iron, and the wonderful, terrifying absence of the wind. My fingers are wood. My heart is coal. I only need one spark to remind the world. We are the only heartbeat left in 1,000 miles of ice. And for tonight, that is enough. It has spent its fury.
The storm didn't leave because it was finished with me. It left because I refused to be part of its silence.
Every thread I ever wove was a lesson in tension. Today, the tension is between life and the void. Black against white. A scar on the sky that says, I am still here. We are still here. The heart doesn't stop when it's tired. It stops when the story is told. And mine has one more chapter.
Nature provides the cold, but the human spirit, it provides the fire.
The world returns not in a whisper, but in a deafening roar of metal and hope.
A hand, not a tool, not a frozen branch, but a warm, human hand.
He stayed, he fought, and I will not leave this white hell without the soul that kept mine from freezing.
They're in! Thank goodness! Thank you!
Heat is more than a temperature. It is the feeling of a future I had nearly forgotten existed. Nature provides the cold, but the human spirit provides the fire.
They say the cold takes everything, but it cannot take what you have built with your own 2 hands.
I am not a victim of the winter. I am the one who saw it through, and I would do it all again for one more heartbeat by my side. Survival is not a matter of strength, but a masterpiece of will.